What's going on, everyone? It's time for another action comedy film review. It's been a while since I did one of these. So, recently I checked out the movie Bullet Train. So, it was released August 5th, 2022, and directed by David Leitch, who also did Deadpool 2, Atomic Blonde, Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw, and Nobody. So, yeah. Bullet Train. Well, this is about a group of assassins basically that are all out to get people, and yeah, they're all on this one train, and through special flashbacks and snippets and stuff, you have to learn about the backstory and why they're on there each one. And they'll end up cross mingling with each other and stuff, and things get a little wacky and crazy, and it all leads up to one big showdown. It's a pretty interesting idea for a film, and it takes place in like Tokyo, Japan, on a bullet train. And yeah, some of the characters are really amusing, really entertaining, and pretty well thought out. Brad Pitt stars in as the lead one and lead assassin dude, and he's pretty good. And same with Lemon and Tangerine. Those two guys are really entertaining and stuff too. There's a lot of other like filling characters, a lot of big stars that make an appearance in this. Channing Tatum, Sandra Bullock, and all them make an appearance, and many more. And yeah, it's always a cool nonstop ride. It's pretty funny. Some of the action sequences I did think were a little sloppy done in that, and it has like a comic book sort of style feel to the film, and that's also pretty interesting and amusing at the same time to have that sort of feel in this type of narrative. And overall, I thought it was a decent movie, but yeah, like I said, some of the action sequences were pretty sloppy. Some of the CG, especially near the end, were cheesy looking and stuff. But for the most part, it was pretty well done, well acted, pretty well written, and yeah, and yeah, the music and stuff was all pretty decent. Overall, I thought it was a pretty good movie. It was entertaining and fun. Nothing too in depth or anything to make it a really big standout, but it was still a fun, amusing film to say the least. Yeah, besides some like okay sloppy fight scenes and some like crappy CG near the end, it's still it was pretty good. So I thought it was entertaining. So I'm gonna give this movie a 3.5 out of 5. Um, yeah, but yeah, that's all I have. My opinions on this film. It's your standard action comedy and nothing much. So, like most movies that come out these days. So, well, yeah. So, but if this sounds like something you're interested in, you want to see it, see what I'm talking about, there's a trail link down below. Like always, also link down below is my Instagram. That's where I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my stories. You have the film title and hashtag, and subgenre film and a hashtag, so you're aware of it. And also, my Letterbox is linked down below. Dig P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the films. So follow me on those two platforms. Name this channel, like this video, share it so more people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. Also, if you have any films or film franchises in any genre that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. So yeah, and don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully we find something weird, obscure, and all that you probably never thought of checking it together. And so you can hear my opinions on popular films coming out like this, somewhat like this, and reviews on classic films and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because, well, the next one I'm going to be talking about is a new horror film that a lot of people are trying to stay away from for some reason. Probably because the old director of the first three is like a pedophile and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't care about any of that shit. I like talking about movies, so I'm gonna jump. We're gonna try and sit through Jeepers Creepers Reborn and see how that is. So make sure you tune in for that one. Ring that bell, and yeah, that's it for this one. So Bullet Train, standard action comedy for these days. Nothing new, nothing special. Typical. So yeah, but watch out for all those crazy assassins on it, all those bullet trains out there, and I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.